What's up, you guys? I'm Onyx Nova, and I would like to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to like, comment, hit that post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time that I post. And if you're coming back, welcome back. We're about to have a very good discussion here. Look, y'all gonna have to excuse my hair because this is what you're gonna see in just about every video. Every day I have to wear my hair up in a ponytail, and this thing be stressing me out. So when I get home, having it down is the best thing to ever happen to me next to taking off my bra. So all women know that's the best feeling in the world. When you get home and you take that bra off and you feel relief, oh my God, honey, yes. But anyways, today's topic of discussion, as you can tell from the title down below, is pro-black, anti-white. We're gonna jump right into this discussion. I don't want to waste no time. I don't want to hesitate because I got plans to do a whole nother upload tonight. So I need to get this one out the way. It's already almost 11 o'clock, so I got to get this done. Is pro-black, anti-white? To be pro-black means supporting a lifestyle that contributes to the development and the well-being of the black community. Being anti-white means you're prejudiced, you're racist against white people, basically, in so many words. In a sense, it's like reverse racism. I personally feel, this is all coming from a personal perspective, I can't speak for anybody else. I actually have not looked at any stats on it. I have not researched anything on it. I figured I would come straight from my point of view on how I feel. Maybe that'll open the door for somebody else to think a little bit deeper about the situation, about the topic of discussion. I personally feel that you can be pro-black without being anti-white. However, there's like a fine line there. There's like a very thin line there. A lot of people don't know how to separate the two. A lot of people feel as if I'm going to uplift black people, then I have to be negative to the race that has oppressed us for forever, literally. But that's not true. You can be pro-black and still be cool with white people. You don't have to be racist or prejudiced against white people. Me personally, this is just my opinion. I feel as if black people can't be racist. We can be prejudiced, but we can't be racist. That's just my opinion. I'll explain that. I'll explain a little bit more about that in a little while. However, here we go. To be pro-black means you buy black. You create black. You come together as a whole to create unity in the black community. You don't tear each other down. You don't tear down a black woman. You don't really date outside of your race, because in the way I feel is you can't be pro-black and talk all this pro-black stuff and how you need to do this for the black man, this for the black woman, this for our black children, this for our black schools, our little children in schools, and then turn around and date someone of the opposite race. Not just white people, it's just dating outside of your race. Japanese people, you very seldom see them dating outside of their race. Korean people, you very seldom see them dating outside of their race. You got very few, and you probably can count them on one hand that you know of that date outside of their race. But to be pro-black means basically you're gonna do what you need to do to make sure that the black woman is taken care of. The black woman is going to do what she needs to do to make sure the black man is taken care of. We have markets, we have businesses and things of that nature that we invest in for ourselves, for the betterment of ourselves. Like Black Wall Street used to be. That was pro-black. They weren't really necessarily racist or prejudiced or anti-white. They just knew that in order to support and uplift our people, that we needed to invest in each other, and that in order for us to get to a place that we need to be in this society, that we needed to do it on our own. And in order to do it on our own, we had to first build our own businesses. We had to keep the dollar amongst us instead of, because money, you exchange money left and right, but you had to exchange the dollar amongst each other versus exchanging the dollar outside of our race, which means like, instead of buying Chinese food today, I'll go to the brother down the street and I'll buy what he's cooking today. You know what I'm saying? Or instead of going to Kroger or Publix, who is white owned, I'll go down there to IGA or Piggly Wiggly, who is owned by the black man, or the mulatto or the Puerto Rican and, keep the money amongst the brown people. Me, myself, personally, I don't feel like that's racist. I don't feel like that's prejudice. I feel like that's being smart. For centuries, for decades, for years, white people have done this amongst themselves. It's been a quiet thing amongst themselves where they invest in each other. They only, they support each other's businesses. They support each other's business ideas. And for a long time, Black people have been at the bottom trying to climb their way to the top. But because we don't know we're just now learning how to become pro-Black in a sense. We're just now learning to invest in each other. Like, people are starting to get that third eye opening a little bit. It's just now starting to become a thing where we're actually supporting Black businesses. And for a long time, there's been a stigma that this is why, because I've been guilty of saying it too. This is why I go down the street to the white man to buy this, because that brother down the street, he be jacking his prices up. When in all actuality, the brother down the street might have a hot dog for 99 cents. The white man might have the hot dog for $1.09. But because it's already programmed in your head that you can't support the Black man, you're going to go down the street and buy the hot dog from the white man or the Korean guy for $1.09 instead of giving that Black man that dollar. But it's not your fault, because for years we've been conditioned this way. We've been conditioned to tear each other down. It's like crabs in a barrel kind of syndrome. We were conditioned this way since slavery. So it's been embedded in you. It's been passed down bloodline to bloodline since slavery. So it's almost as if you really can't help yourself. But when you know better, you do better. So now I'm here to give you the little bit of knowledge you can acquire from me in this short period of time so that you can do better. Back to this pro-Black. I don't think being pro-Black is anti-white. Just like a lot of white people would tell you, I don't think that being pro-white is anti-Black. I got Black friends. Some of my best friends are Black, is what they tell you. Hell, I got white friends. Some of my best friends are white. I mean, I work with white people all day long. We talk about everything. But there's some things we can't relate on. And there are some things that some of us can't relate on because some of them grew up as dirt poor as I did. You know what I'm saying? So not all white people are the culprits. But you do have those that are. And so you have to differentiate between the two. However, that has nothing to do with you still supporting your Black businesses. Me, myself personally, I can have a bad experience with one Black businessman and then still go and support another Black business. I won't let that one bad experience take away from the fact that I still in my head want to support my community or my race or my ethnicity as a whole and still buy Black to somehow maybe someday get Black Wall Street back or create another bracket or another community, another Black community where we support each other and we keep that dollar amongst ourselves. If it wasn't so much of a threat to other races as far as us keeping the dollar amongst ourselves, why is it that every time we create a community to do that, it's burned to the ground or it's destroyed? So obviously other groups of people know that being pro-Black could possibly be the demise of other races because they're losing a dollar. If you have more black nail technicians and less Vietnamese nail technicians, or not, I wouldn't even say less Vietnamese technicians. If you had more black nail technicians, if you had just as many black nail technicians as Vietnamese technicians, and most black women went to the black nail technicians, Vietnamese people would not even be able to make a living in the United States unless they figured out another hustle, because nails and feet, eyebrows and waxing would be done for the Vietnamese people, because if the sisters kept their money amongst the sisters, or the sisters kept their money amongst the sisters and brothers, where does that leave room for them to make another dollar? I'm not saying we're trying to push people out, but saying we need to support each other a little bit more, because that black nail technician could be your daughter and could be your gateway out of the hood that you've lived in for all of your life, the same hood you grew your daughter up in. It could be your ticket out of the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got some poor white people too. I get it. I call them bruh, cuz, sis, auntie, uncle, friend sometimes. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that really can relate to our struggle. And because they can relate to our struggle, I don't look at them in any kind of way. I look at people as if they're people. I don't consider myself a racist. Like I said, if I wanted to, I couldn't. Because to be racist, you have to have some type of power. I don't have any type of power. I don't have any supremacy. I don't have that kind of pull. I don't have that kind of power. So therefore, I can't be racist. In order to be racist, I have to be able to take something from a person, a group of people, and cause a Great Depression or oppress a group of people. I can't do that. I can be prejudiced. I cannot like you all I want. But I can't be, as a black woman, I can't be racist. But that's neither here nor there. I once again reiterate my statement. To be pro-black does not mean you're anti-white. You can be pro-black and still be cordial, cool, in love with, calm and collective with white people. However, there's a fine line between the two. You have to be able to separate that line, I guess. You have to be able to cut it in half and figure out what is what. Myself personally, like I said before, I support black businesses 100%. If I got to pay an extra $5 for the t-shirt, when I go downtown to Bob and buy the t-shirt for $10, I'll pay $15 for you. Because my whole thing is, I don't know your struggle, but I know our struggle as a culture. So because I know our struggle as a culture, I have no reason not to support you. I'm trying to help you out that slum. I mean, because one day I'm going to need somebody to help me out my slum. You know what I'm saying? Like, one hand feed the other. That's how it should be. And honestly, I think the more people wake up, the closer we are to getting that to happen. But you still have a few people who are they still don't even know they're conditioned in their program. They don't even know they're brainwashed. They're still sleeping. However, once again, I reiterate my statement. To be pro-black does not mean you're anti-white. Does not mean that you cannot be cool with white people. Does not mean you can't be cool with other races that identify as being white. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can maneuver amongst the two, but like I said, there's a fine line. There's a very thin line. You have to be able to differentiate between. Yeah, I've been talking now for about 12 minutes. I guess that's good. I'm really not trying to aim for a very long video anyway, because like I said, I got other uploads that I want to do. I got another topic that I want to talk about, something a little bit more fun this time and a little less racial, I guess. I guess you could say this was a racial or I don't know what you would call this. I wouldn't say racial because, oh God, that's a controversial topic. I could be, what can I say? I could receive a lot of backlash for it. Not that I care. I'm open to all comments, critiques. I would like it if people would comment so that in a way so that we can have a discussion instead of commenting in a way to tear down or insult me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that too, because if you throw an insult, I can throw one back and we'll just be throwing jabs, and then I'll block you after I throw my last one. I had the last laugh. Got you. You thought you had me. Gonna try again tomorrow. Not today. Not today. But yeah. For more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to like. Don't hesitate to comment. I'm open for all suggestions. If you have anything that you would like me to talk about, if you have any topics that you would like me to discuss, research, look up on, let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the DMs, and I will try my best to do my research and to bring that topic to life for you on my channel, on my platform. Once again, I'm Onyx Nova, and hey, it's been real. It's pro-black, anti-white. In my mind, no, it isn't. Gonna wrap up this video. You guys, see you in the next video.